Hey everybody, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas. Here's the video you've all been asking for, my Star Wars Black Series collection video. I'm going to give you about a 15-minute rundown of what my collection display was like. This was filmed a little bit before Christmas, so a few things have changed, but it's mostly there. If you're new to my channel, I make dioramas for my displays, you'll see in the video. I also share tips and tricks for how you can do things like this for your display. I got into the hobby a couple years ago, and it's just been a real fun experience. So I hope you enjoy this video. I would appreciate if you'd subscribe if you like the content. Give me a like, hit the notification bell, all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support. May the Force be with you. Hey guys, this is David from Red Wagon Dioramas. I thought I'd do a video of my display shelves here. I've never really done this before, but just got them set up again, and it's always a work in progress, but I just thought I'd go through it and show you what I got right now. First of all, I just put up some more IKEA diode lights, which are these strip lights that are on here. I got to do some more on one side, but I found this cool clapper at Walgreens. It's a Darth Vader clapper. So it has two phrases. It says when you clap it on and off. I'll give it a go here, the one-handed clap. One more time. I love it. It just makes me laugh. All right, so first I have here on the wall is the set of New Hope Black Series figures that were released on cards. These came out, I think, 2017 or so. So this was one of the first sets I collected. I never really was into collecting, keeping things in, on the card or in box. I'm usually a loose collector, so. But I like these, very nostalgic, bring me back. I got this cool hockey jersey case, which I modified. I had to pad it out with some wood here. So I bought some, I don't know, 1x1 or 2x2s or something at Lowe's, painted it up, took the case apart, padded it out so it was thick enough to hold the figures in there. And then one of the guys in the groups had suggested using these folder tabs to hold the top and the bottom of the card in place. That works pretty good. So they're a little loose, they can jostle around, but it's been pretty secure. And I just like the whole set and the way it looks and the nostalgia. And then of course you can see I bought the Empire Strikes Back waves. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all these or not, but that's what I got right now. Including some of the exclusives, the Amazon Han and Carbonite, and the Zuckuss and Forlom vintage ones. I got the little vintage figures with them here, which is pretty cool. I don't collect much 3 3/4. I do have some of my old vintage original toys from when I was a kid. So I have, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 figures in some of the vehicles. But I guess I'll just go kind of shelf by shelf. Up top, I have the Mandalorians. Just got the Beskar Armor Black Series last week. Put it in this case. I got it at Michael's. Both Baby Yodas there with the paint change. The white box I was actually able to get for retail on that Force Friday. It was pretty awesome. Love that. Got the Thrawn set. Got that from a guy in the group. Got the Shadow Squadron from a guy up in Alaska. I'm from Alaska as well, so it was kind of cool to get that from him. I forget his name, Dennis, I think. And I got some of the carbonized figures here. Got the probe droid up there, the box for the Hoth Wampa, and the box for the Snow Speeder. Got the Han, the Han set with the Minok. We got Rey's Speeder and BB-8. I really do like that set. I think it's a great set, and I have very few things from the sequel trilogy here, but I do like that one. I got the Hascon Rex. I actually did open that Rex, so he's not in there, but that box is from Hascon when I was able to go a couple years ago, because I'm in New England, and that was just awesome to go to Hascon. I really hope they do it again. This is a custom speeder I made out of the 12-inch scale figures they were selling, so it's a total, kind of repaint, and I cut it apart and patched it back together and made a speeder for Bosk, so I think that came out pretty good. I used the stand from the Enfys Nest extra speeder, one of these extra ones. Behind there I do have one of the Bobas from the Kenner style, and Maul and Obi-Wan, and I have two of the orange box figures I like, Luke and Maul. I always love the the X-Wing Luke, one of my favorite Black Series figures ever. Same with Maul. So then down this shelf I have, like I said, the new wave of Empire Strikes Back figures that came out, and then in front of them some of the more recent new wave figures that I've opened up. This is the new Vader. That's the Fig Arts Luke. I think that's a pretty good figure too. You got Cad Bane. No, I don't have the exclusive of him with little droid, but he's a pretty cool figure. Yeah, I got Ahsoka, a couple of her clones. Got BD1 there. These are some of the new clones. Oh, these guys took a dive. This is my custom Camino lady. Her leg fell off, so I got to fix her. But made that using the kit from Outer Rim Traders a year or two ago. One of the only few customs I've done. Mountain Trooper, Calcus, Purge Trooper. I really like the Fallen Order video game. So I think that's a great game with great characters. So I want to do a better setup with some of those characters in the future. Dropping down, I've got some of the Target exclusives from Galaxy's Edge. I picked up one Holiday Trooper clone. I'm not going to go after the rest of those, but I thought the clone was pretty cool from GameStop with the Porg. Alright, this shelf here, I've got some of the Endor figs. I have a couple of the carbonized 3 3/4 Mandalorian figures back there. Again, don't collect much of those, but I saw those and thought they were pretty cool. Got some of the credit collection figures there. I'm waiting on the Mandalorian and the Death Trooper to come in from Amazon. Got the Scouts, and I got Luke and Leia on their bike. I got the Hero of Endor set from Hasbro Pulse when it came out, and opened it right up. So, but I think Return of the Jedi is my favorite movie, and so I plan to do a big Endor diorama on this shelf here, with the forest set with the bunker and all that. That'll be a work in progress probably, over the next year or so. Got the Snow Speeder, great vehicle, well done, I really like that. Underneath here, dropping down, I have a little setup of some of the Mandalorian figs I have so far. That Super Battle Droid is from Whisper Customs on Instagram, and 3D printed. The rest are Hasbro. And then you got the little Mission Fleet guy like that too, with the pod, the pram that came with him, and then one of the 3 3/4 Mandos. This shelf, I just laid out some of the boxes for the new waves with the colors. I thought it looked actually kind of cool to mix up the colors like that. I saw somebody else online do that instead of doing the mural. So it's very colorful. I just like it. And I put some of the Rebels figures down here. But I love Rebels. I love the show. Love the characters. Love the figures. Some of my favorites. Down here right now, I just have some of the gaming greats lined up. Not sure what I'm going to do with this shelf eventually. It's got the black Shadow Trooper helmet there. Probably going to put a couple helmets down here on the floor. Just got Bly and Gree there in box. Here's my little pocket from some of the sequel trilogy characters. Not even my favorite figures, but I just had them out here. I do like the Akbar and Maz, or Maz. And then the Ghost Luke and Leia there are awesome. That's from... guy who's in the group, Ted, who's in the groups. He sells those. They're great. And I got the Porgs. I built this little Porg diorama with nests and the greenery, and bought a bunch of Porgs. And then just to be funny, I bought a bunch of baby Yodas and put them out there with the Porgs. But I do like that part of the movie, the Ahch-To Island part. Down here, just some miscellaneous figures. This will be changed over. These are just some random ones I had here. Gamorrean Guard, one of my favorite figures ever, in the back. Grievous, Toys R Us Stormtrooper with blast effects. Just some of the figures I've kept in box. This is one of the model kit droids. Those things are great. And over here in the end, I have the Solo figs. I really liked the Solo movie. I thought the characters were great and the figures, but I don't have much to do with them as far as display, so I just put them all here together. Then up above here is my Dagobah Diorama, which this was just a lot of fun to make. You can see a lot of pictures behind the scenes, a video of me building this on my Red Wagon Dios Instagram account. It's my first time trying resin for the water. First time doing a lot, all these leaves, which are punched out from real leaves. First time trying with all the vines and the hot glue to make the tree. And the hut itself is from a model kit that you can get on eBay pretty easy. It does open up. There's a little fireplace in there and Yoda and Luke inside as well. But anyway, that was real fun to build. Then I have the Hoth diorama and Echo Base. This was the biggest diorama I've ever made. It's kind of a work in progress over a year or so. Built the original for one of the Facebook group contests, and that was a lot of fun. And then I added the back to tank in there, which I made from scratch build with Luke. And the console there is from Cranky Nerd Customs. Lights up, pretty cool little piece. The 3D printed ice cave back there with Luke is from John at Layered Creations. Another great piece. And here's another diorama. I did a Bespin with the kind of the Bespin escape scenes. I built the elevator back there. The door opens and closes. You can do a couple different scene setups with this thing. I always liked that part of Empire. And I love the figures. The Bespin Leia is a great figure. And the Chewie and 3PO. Above here I have a simple throne setup for Palpatine. Right now I have his guards and him kind of like they're being attacked or something. I'll change this around a little bit, but the base window, the background window there, and the stairs are the SH Figure Arts background. The throne is a 3D printed throne. The consoles here I just made from scratch. I had a roll of duct tape and some cardboard and plaster. I'll probably set that up with Vader and Luke, with these guys at some point soon. And then I had gotten some space walls, which are awesome, just to do some Death Star kind of scenes. This is kind of a mixture of a bunch of different scenes all together. Just wanted to show off a bunch of troopers. Wanted to show off the main heroes, kind of as they're sneaking around. Those are some of the Figure Arts figures, Luke and Han and Chewie and the droids. And then I have kind of an Imperial conference room planning table here. That map is actually from like a Star Wars planetary display you put in a kid's bedroom, and it points all the, it shows the galaxy of Star Wars all over their bedroom walls and stuff. So it actually has all the planets on there, but pretty cool. Got the bounty hunters. Over in this cube, I just have some battle droids and Grievous and Dooku. Great figures. The droideka there is from the Power of the Jedi line. Got on eBay. Fits pretty good scale. And Grievous is a model kit. That was a lot of fun to build. That was my first model kit. Got a custom cape for him. Painted him up. I think he's a lot better than the Black Series figure. Then moving to the top, I've got this shelf with Jabba and the Tuskens and Tatooine, the Sandtroopers and the Dewback. And then the canyon scene with Luke getting ambushed and R2 hiding there. This was, I think, the second diorama I ever made with the foam here, experimenting with cutting the foam and painting. I must have done like 20 layers of paint on that to try to finally match the colors of this background image I used. Came out great though, like it a lot. And here's Jabba. This was the first thing I ever did as a custom kind of display piece. Really wanted Jabba to be on a, some kind of a throne, and saw people online that did it, so I tried it and I'm pretty happy that came out. It got me into the whole game of customizing and displaying like this. So I'm actually probably going to redo the Jabba setup sometime soon to take better advantage of the space, make it a little taller and build it out a little better. But no, for my first try, it was pretty good. You know, all those heads I sculpted out of clay, and I made the pillows. Little Salacious Crumb there is from 3D print from John Walker Customs. Same with this original Baby Yoda here. So I painted those. R2 is the Mafix R2 with the drink serving tray. And that Han is actually a cast piece I got on eBay, which I painted. And 3PO back there is the 5-point of articulation figure from from CVS. You know, his head and arms move, and that's it. His waist, but he works great in the background. We got Afra and 000 and Zuvio and Luke hiding out there in the back. Oh, and Bib is a custom Bib Fortuna here, which is one of the other customs I made. Got the head from Outer Rim Traders. The body was Emperor. And then I sculpted the gauntlets and breastplate and all that with green stuff, and had some old denim jeans to make a robe of sorts. Pretty crude, but really wanted a Bib Fortuna. I can't wait for Hasbro to put one of them out. So that's most of it right now. But I have plans, like I said, to do an Endor diorama, to do maybe a big Clone Wars battle, to do a Tatooine type town for putting some of the Mandalorian figures in. I'm not sure what else, but basically going to work on this and keep changing it up and enjoying the display and having fun with it. All right, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.